What's up guys, Jonathan Stamey here. Today what I'd like to do is a follow-up series on the video I posted the other day, and that was one way to land a jab, right hand, left hook combination. What I'm trying to do is develop a system off of that one particular attack so you can get used to all the different scenarios that would occur while you're trying to use that particular attack, much like BJJ guys like Eddie Bravo would create his rubber guard flow chart, going from one position to the next position and what you can expect at each position and all the different options that you have, kind of like a flow chart, so you know exactly what punches or what defenses or what counters that you need to throw in a particular situation. You can train those. I'll go over briefly a recap of the video the other day. This is how I'm going to land my jab right hand left hook combination. I like to shade over towards their back foot, so I'm going to step over to my left. You start out of range with your opponent, step over to my left, and now that I got my angle, I need to close the distance. So I'm going to close the distance with a feint, and I've taken that 6 to 8 inch step forward, and now I'm in range to let go of my jab right hand left hook combination, and then roll, pivot out. Now, what I mean by giving you options is a lot of the time it's not going to be that simple. So while I'm trying to get that angle, I'm going to be stepping over to my left, and he's probably going to continue stepping one way or the other. So I have to continue stepping to my left, Let's say while I'm trying to get my angle, he attacks. Well, the idea in boxing is, if you're going to box, you want to fight when you want to fight. You want to set the tone. You want to set the pace. So you don't want to fight when you're not ready. So you're trying to achieve something specific, which is get your angle, close the distance, jab, right hand, left hook. So if he wants to fight before that, I'm getting my angle, start over here, get my angle, he comes in and attacks. All I need to do is just back up, take a step back, and then start my shuffle off to the side, or I'm getting my angle and start moving this way until he halts his attack, and then you go back to trying to get your angle. You don't want to fight before you're ready. So I'm going to get my angle. Let's say I got my angle. Now I'm going to feint in. Now a feint is a fake punch, and the reasoning behind it is supposed to cause a reaction. Now the reaction might not be the reaction you want, because if you feint, you're feinting to close the distance, then you want to throw your jab, right hand, left hook. But if you feint, he could react with a counter. So I want to go over the counters for you that you could possibly come up against. So I get my angle, feint. Now if I feint a jab, he could come over the top with a right hand. In that case, I'm going to feint. Now if I'm far enough away and he throws a straight right hand, I can just parry that, which is just popping the punch down. If it's coming straight towards my face, I can pop it down and then come back with my own jab. Now, I mean, I'm out of range from this pole, but if he's throwing a right hand, that means he's coming into me. So I'm going to get my angle, close the distance by feinting, and then he's going to throw that right hand, and I can come in right with a counter jab and then I can go right into my jab, right hand, left hook. So it'll look something like this. Again. You want to take your time. My feet are getting a little happy. You don't have to rush this. So get your angle, feint. There's the right hand, parry it. Like I said, I'm not in range of this pole, but he's going to be coming closer to me. So I've got that. So I'm going to be closer to him and I can land my jab, right hand, left hook combination. So just practice that. Angle. And there's your jab, right hook, left hook combination, or counter right off of his right hand counter over the feint, if you got that. The next one would be, he could throw, instead of a straight right, he could throw an overhand right. Now in that case, I'm probably just gonna, it's gonna be a looping punch, so I'm just gonna, I can't parry it because it's coming straight down, so I'm just gonna lift my glove up straight from my chin, block, turn away, and go right hand, left hook, right hand for the counter. So it'll be get my angle, feint, he throws the right hand, block, turn away, come back, the right hand, left hook, right hand. And what I'm doing after that right hand, left hook, right hand is I'm just going under what would be a possible left hook counter and pivoting out to my right. The next one would be he could throw a jab. So I'll get my angle, feint, and instead of a right hand counter, a straight right or overhand right counter, he could come back with just a jab right in front of my face. So I could parry that and then go right back into my jab, right hand, left hook combination. So angle, feint, parry, just from here to here, pop that down, maybe lean back a little bit, come back with the jab, right hand, left hook combination. And then you could, so get your angle, here, bam, pivot out. So we've gone over the straight right counter, the overhand right counter to the feint, and the jab counter to the feint. And that's it for that particular part of the system today, and I'll continue on down that path, giving more and more details as we go on. All right, thanks.